mind to you. Oh, hey, it is your girl, Ruthie, the truth, your financial wellness coach, and your number one strategist for goal driven planning. And today, I know what you know today is. It's the Wheel of Life Wednesday. Yes. Yes. So, before we get started, I just wanted to say, hold on, let me take the glasses off. Um, my apologies for the late start, but I was chopping it up with your girl Tiana, Miss Princess Tiana, and um, or or formerly known as Miss Anika Noni Rose. Pictures coming soon to talk about planning. So, for all of the dads and grads out there who are Princess Tiana and Prince Naveen fans or Princess and the Frog fans, I was super excited to be able to meet with Miss Anika Noni Rose to talk about her perfect plan or Tiana's perfect plan. So, I love it. I'm going to talk more about it later, actually, probably in a different live stream. But I just wanted to make sure that I did apologize for my tardiness because I did go over a little more than I thought I was. And yeah, you know, it just happens. But we're here. And tonight we are going to go over the Wheel of Life Wednesday, which is for those of you who are new, first and foremost, let me say welcome. Welcome to all of my new followers, my new subscribers. I'm so happy to have you here. And I hope that you get as much value out of the Ruthie the Truth experience as I intend for you to get, because I know that there's so many different layers to the Wheel of Life Wednesday, and it could be, a bit challenging to make sure that the value that I present is something that actually fits for your customized needs and supports. So, if whatever I'm providing actually does fit, be sure to let me know in the comments or hit the like button so that way I know that whatever I'm posting is actually providing value for your specific life situation. And if you happen to have a situation that you would love for me to cover, please feel free to send me an email. My email is clients, so CLIENTS at ruthiethetruth.com. That's RUTHIETHEE truth, TRUTH. All right. So that way I can find out what it is that you are looking for, what it is that you may need assistance with, and personalized, customized supports for your major life transitions that you are going through right now. All right. And I can connect you with the proper professionals to help you get further in your journey of life. All right. So, without further ado, I present to you the Wheel of Life. All right. So, for those of you who are new to the Wheel of Life Wednesdays, these are the instructions. So, I'm just going to read the instructions off one at a time. So it's 4 steps, 4 simple steps. Step one is to find a trusted friend, family member, or significant other to share in this weekly experience with you, right? Then uh, step two is next. Each of you will choose a color, preferably your favorite color, to represent your response for each of the categories. Next, step three is to take turns asking each other, how are you feeling and why, on a scale of 1 to 10, about each of the 8 specific categories. All right. And I just realized I did not copy and paste, right, the workbook. I'm going to put it in here. Oh, shoot. What did I just do? Pin comment. Oh, I'm always messing something up. I don't know what I just did. All right. Okay. I think I fixed that. Eesh. All right. Anywho, yeah. So I'm gonna put the Wheel of Life link in the comment section. And yeah, so let me just finish the steps. So step three was is to take turns asking each other, how are you feeling and why, on a scale of 1 to 10, about each of the specific categories. So 1 represents the absolute worst that you've ever felt in your life, and 10 represents the absolute best that you've ever felt in your life. All right. And then the final step, step 4, is once you have a number colored in for each category, use the follow up questions to further elaborate on your wheel results for the week. Okay. So those are the 4 steps. And let's see, for YouTube, let me see if I can copy. Oh, sorry. All right, let's see. I don't know if if you're on here, okay. Awesome. Uh, Bear with me 1 minute, y'all. Okay. All right, so basically, in the meantime, while I'm looking this up, let me find out, where is everybody tuning in from? Drop your city in the chat below, and let me see. Copy. All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh my goodness. All right, this is not working out. Let's see. I don't even think. Oh, let me just say. All right, I think I did this properly. We'll see. If not, let me know. Okay. And message, and here we go. Yes. All right. So, all right. So the first category. Let's see. Share my screen on YouTube. Let me know if you guys can actually see the screen. Let's see if this is actually going on. All right. I guess let me know if you can see the screen. You can see what my screen says. And then let me turn to the page. All right. So as I'm turning the pages, these are the goals that we would go over when you actually have a call with me. If you choose to be part of the Ruthie's Road to 800 mission for 2024. All right. Here we go. Oh, okay. I have something. Let's see. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Did I? Oh, just filling this stuff in. I'll put today's date just for our sake. And I guess let me know if y'all can see. Can y'all see the screen? 'Cause I wanna make sure that you can. Okay, looks like it's working. Alright, very good, very good. Yay. Alright, so, before we officially get started, it says to let me know if you are a dad or mom, a grad with or without children, or both, aka the double whammy, dads and grad. Dad who is a grad. All right. So for this exercise, usually I have it filled in, but because I'm in travel mode, I have to do everything manually this time. All right. So I am a mom grad with two children. Okay. And so because I'm a mom grad, I will be clicking in the boxes for the column, the mom column and the grad, okay? So I'm the parent of a daughter and a son, and I am a millennial. Everybody on Instagram, let me type in the YouTube. Actually, if you click the link in my bio, it'll take you straight to my YouTube channel. Let me just type. All right, cool. All right, so you can go on my YouTube and you can see exactly live what it is that I'm doing. All right. So yes, I'm a millennial and I have a teenager and I have graduated high school as well as um, an associate's in college, although I did have to drop out. And I am also a trade school graduate. So I have some certifications. All right. And nothing else applies to me here. So I will click next. And the first category that we will be going over is friends. Friends. So here we go. Here's the categories. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling about your friends category for this week? All right. I will say on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say maybe I'm at a like 7. And I'll put I've established some newfound friendships um, that has increased my rating for this year. All right. Ooh, should went to the bathroom before I started this. Hopefully, I can make it to the end. We'll see. All right. So that is the friends category for this week. And also, for those of you who asked for the definition, so a friend is a person that you know very well and share a bond of mutual affection with. Okay. So there are some people that I've gotten to know pretty well. And yeah, it's just been interesting how the acquaintance developed over time. All right. So the next category will be mental health. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling about your mental health category for this week? All right. Um, for my category, I was saying 8, and my mental health has been intact despite a few ups and downs lately. All right. But okay, you said, all right, so your friend's category feels like um you feel is a 9, missing folks from FinCon. Aw. I'm looking down, but everything's disconfizzled over here. But in any case, all right, cool, cool. Let's see. So then the next category, oh wait, mental health is the next category. All right. So the next category, yes, I have mental health. I chose an 8. But yes, because my mental health has been intact despite a few ups and downs lately, but I must say, still good, still good. All right. So the next category is physical health. All right. Physical health is a person's state of being with regards to their organs and body system functions. All right. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling about your physical health category for this week? I would say, while you guys are typing your answers in the chat, my physical health category, I've been feeling pretty healthy. I mean, today my stomach was not feeling too great, but I would say 7, right? And I would say because besides a minor stomach ache, let's see, uh, yeah, besides a minor stomach ache, uh, earlier, I have been feeling pretty intact. All right, and not all, and also to mention, hey, not only the stomach ache, but my knees, my bones, my joints. Let me rephrase that. My joints have been doing some stuff. I don't know what's going on, but yeah. So I gotta add that too. And my joints doing some stuff. Yes, my joints have been doing some things, and whatever it is. Hey, what's going on? Glad to see you. Are you checking in with us tonight? Oh my goodness. Yes, I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Although I have been traveling, so I know I missed the last mixer, but hopefully we'll be able to reconnect. All right. So that's my entry for this week for health. You said my 25-year-old joints. Yeah, okay. Not anymore, unfortunately. Although most people will probably think I am 25. Yeah, no, not anymore. In any case, moving right along, the next category is family. All right. So, for those who wanted the definition, family are people who are there for you in times of need, joy, and sorrow. They help you to grow and to figure out who you really are. All right. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling about your family category for this week? So, for me, this week, well, this past week, I would say, just connecting with some of my FinCom peeps, it was pretty well. Like, I'm at a 9 out of 10. So, FinCom follow ups have been amazing. And yeah, I felt very seen. So, FinCon follow ups have been amazing, and I am super excited for the next steps in process or in progress. Well, in process. Yes. So more on that coming soon. Coming soon. All right. So that is the family category on my end. What do you guys say for your family category for this week? And while you're typing your responses in the chat, I will move on to the next category, and I'll read the definition for the next category, which is fun. So, fun, also known as recreation, involves one or more activities of enjoyment, amusement, or lighthearted pleasure. All right. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling about your fun category for this week? Um, I must say, I'm in a 9 out of 10 this week. Uh, hold on, let's see. So, do you see my responses live when you're in when I fill out the form? No, I actually only have my tab open, so I can't see what you're putting in live. However, I will see it after you hit submit. So I can't see the entry until you've actually submitted. Oh, excuse me, the entire form. But you can feel free to type, copy, paste whatever you type in the chat, and I'll definitely be able to see it in the chat. All right. Um, what's there? So for fun, but I guess hopefully eventually I'll be able to see it live, and that would be pretty epic. Like the minty thing that what's the name? The Okay, you almost done? Okay, all right. We'll see. So you want me to read off the well, let me I don't know if I can do this while I'm on live. Never tried it before, but let's see. Maybe. Anywho. Anywho. All right. So while you're putting your info in, let me explain what I mean by 9 out of 10 for fun. So this week I have been connecting with so many amazing dads, moms, and grads all um, to hitting my 800 goal for this year. Yes. So definitely have been connecting with so many of you dads and grads out there and moms. Mothers can be graduates, but I know there are some moms that have not graduated. So I have to win them out. Yeah, you guys have been amazing. The stories that you're willing to share with me, despite the fact that, there's still a lot of vulnerability that is had, like, when you are explaining and going through the wheel of life. It Oh, excuse me. It is very, it can be a lot, but I'm so grateful. Hey, so happy to see you on here. Yes, South Show Coaching. Um, yeah, it's really like the fact that you guys are so willing to be vulnerable, in your stories and your journey, your financial journey. Uh, for one, the more vulnerable you are, the easier it is to get back on track if you feel like you derailed a bit. However, it's really been impacting me in ways that I did not even expect that you guys would have an impact in my life, um, as a financial wellness coach. Hopefully, I don't get choked up. Y'all had me, like, crying, y'all. It is so crazy because I do my best not to even get emotional, especially because I know that as a coach, you kinda gotta keep it together. But I also mentioned that it's difficult to keep everything together as a leader. So it's like, you know, it's I forgot what they call that, but, it's almost like I you guys, promote the real side, like, you kinda influence the real side of me to come out, outside of coaching, which is I'm a coach by nature, but just being able to share my stories with you all and vice versa, it has really got me to reflect on my life in a way that I didn't realize was beneficial to helping you guys. I just thought the curriculum and the workbook was just a part of you know, something that I put together, but the more I share different parts of my story and you guys give different perspectives of how you're hearing the same exact story, but from the perspective of a dad, from the perspectives of a grad, or a perspective of a mom or a child, son, daughter, whatever, you guys giving me new insight and perspective of my story has really uh uh, made me reevaluate and restructure the delivery that I am currently working on for this next level 2025 Ruthie the Truth experience. So y'all made me realize that like it's not just what I do is not only financial wellness coaching, it is literally an experience. In life is all about experiences. People pay for experiences, like whether it's going to a concert or going to Disneyland or Six Flags or whatever. Like um, having and sharing an experience, which is pretty much like why I do this every single day. While it is not something I thought of when I first put this thing together, but and I'm sorry, I know I'm going a little extra with it, but I wanted to let you all know because many of you have followed me and subscribed. So I didn't get a chance, I was talking with many different people, so I didn't really get a chance to really give you guys the feedback, for now, but, uh, yeah, it's you guys left me so speechless, you know? And, yeah, I thought the conversations were going to go. It went in a completely different tangent and a good tangent nonetheless. But you really, dissected me as the coach. I did not expect that. But, yeah, it was fun. I will say it was some emotional moments, but because, it made me more, grateful for what was happening and what has happened and what I have overcome so far to be, an influence in your in the beacon of hope in your financial journey and your financial, situation. So, yeah, you guys really impacted in a way that I didn't expect. So, okay, every story has the potential to impact someone. Yeah, you got this, Ruthie. Oh, thank you. So good to see you last week in Atlanta. Yes, I was so happy. I saw you like 5 or 6 different times, and I got so mad because I completely did not stop to take pictures the way I wanted to. But we definitely have to reconnect at some point because I know that, yeah, so many photo ops. And but going to this last conference, it was so much deeper than the photo ops, at least my experience this year. Uh, you said about the last I'm almost done. Okay, all right. All done. Okay. copy and paste. Oh, I think I was gonna try to read through it, but, you know, I don't think it's gonna happen this time around. But that'll be good to know for next time I have things set up that I have submitted. So, okay, so Dr. Wallace says 5, 6, 10 for this week. Work is doing alright. Okay, listen, work, that was another conversation I was having with a few different FinCom. Having the 9 to 5 is definitely something that, a lot of times we tend to take for granted because we don't realize the structure and all of the nuggets that are in the 9 to 5. But as a full-time on my end, now it's so much harder to remain disciplined and remain focused on, um, getting things delivered in a timely and balancing. So, okay, you said, "Ruthie, you're doing a great job." Aw, just let us know how we can help you be successful. Yeah, well, thank you about that, Wally, for being my paparazzi. I didn't even realize, like, literally how focused I was in my networking journey and networking mode. Um, I literally had no idea you were over there taking pictures of me. If you have any more shots, feel free to send them over. But it was great. It was great because it allowed me, like I said, y'all allowed me to see me in a way that I've never really thought to see myself, and it was very, it was very impactful to me as a coach. I don't ever expect that to happen, but because it did, I have to admit it. On my Instagram, I mean, on Wheel of Life, Wednesday live. So thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, especially you about that one. You were literally like plugging me in every 5 seconds. Well, no, not 5 seconds, but it was you definitely helped me keep the momentum going. I appreciate that. All right, so the next category is education. All right, so on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 representing the absolute worst you've ever felt in your life, and 10 representing the absolute best that you've ever felt in your life. How are you feeling about your education category for this week? Um, and to give the definition, while you guys are typing in the chat, copy and pasting. Education is the process of receiving or giving systematic instruction, typically at a school or university, for an enlightening experience. All right. So, uh, I would say education. You know what? I never give a 10. I definitely have to say this week is definitely a 10 out of 10. It is literally the best I've ever felt in my life on so many different levels. And mainly because of all of the new perspectives. Like I literally felt myself growing with every conversation that I was having this past week. And that is something that, obviously I grow by learning from others, but I literally felt the growth. I don't know if that makes sense. If y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, it just felt very different. Like, it feels like new folds are, making their way in through my brain, if that makes sense. I don't even know if that makes sense, but yeah. So I gave a thumbs up for this live. Aw, let's get you to 800. Yeah, yeah, listen, if anybody's watching this, just hit the thumbs up. Like, let me see if can we get 800 thumbs up? Like, if you share this live and to however many dads and grabs, all of the dads and grabs you contact, just share the live with them and just tell them hit the thumbs up. I wanna see how close to 800 I could actually get just off of the thumbs up for any given live stream that I put out. Because it is incredibly challenging to hit a 800 number, let alone like 100 when, you know, I'm still in the process of revamping everything, um, but yeah, I appreciate the thumbs up about that wallet. So supportive of all. I appreciate it wholeheartedly. Um, all right. What was I saying? Education on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say, yeah, this was all about my life. Um, literally, I can feel, oops, the new folds developing in my brain cavities. Am I spelling this? I don't even know. It's, I guess it doesn't matter. It makes sense to me in my mind. I think y'all know what I'm trying to say. So I've learned from Princess Tiana that there's no such thing as being perfect. So like even that, just a few hours ago, getting that word from this Anika Noni Rose herself was very enlightening and very like just the having that friendly reminder. It really helped, even though the event was really geared towards the children. Um, just let you know, shout out Anika. Thank you for that reminder. All right, and just FYI, for those of you who kinda got on here a little after the fact, I just had a conversation with Miss Anika Nooney Rose for her book, her new release, children's book, Tiana's Perfect Plan, which I think is in perfect alignment with Ruthie the Truth, the brand, the name of, and the coach, the financial wellness coach that focuses on goal-driven planning. I browsed through the book myself a little bit, and you know, it was quite interesting. It's really nice. Anybody, if any dads and grads are out there, wanna inform your little ones about planning and being okay with making mistakes, this is definitely the book. Shout out Mika, Lily, Rose. Yes. I hope I can't see the other side of it, but, yeah, it was amazing. It was very, I love the talk that she had. I'll be sure to share some clips on my social media page. Alright? So, alright, you're saying, yeah, like they said at FaceTime, your community should be excluding people. Oh, okay. It's not for everyone. Yeah, man, I'm learning that, and, uh, yeah, it's definitely not for everyone. I have to catch the recordings 'cause I feel like I'm telling a lot of pretty good gems, but, yeah, no, I'm learning who the community actually is because they take action, which is the first T in truth, to take immediate actions. It makes perfect sense who is within this community. So, but thanks for that. Thanks for sharing that. Okay, so the next category is personal growth. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling about your personal growth category for this week? And personal growth, for the definition, for those of you who asked about the definition, personal growth is the process of an individual becoming self-aware, sorry, becoming, well, yeah, I guess self-aware entirely, all right, followed by taking steps to address their behaviors, attitudes, values, action, and habits that they wish to change. All right. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling about your personal growth for this, and while you guys are typing in the chat, copy pasting, I will say personal growth is process of becoming self-aware. I think I would say an 8. Um, because it's like a bittersweet. type of situation. Like, yeah, you get feedback from I've gotten a lot of feedback from many different people, uh, but sometimes the hard truth hurts. Um, and some of the personal growth, uh, revelations that I've encountered in the past week, uh, it just made me realize so many different things. Like, I'm not gonna go too deep into the details, but, uh, if you know, you know, basically. But yeah, it just made me realize that, at times, being the person that I've been over the years has led to a lot of mistreatment and, uh, neglect, I guess, in a way. Yeah, I've had a lot of neglectful moments that, you know, obviously, I'm e everything happens for a reason, and it's always important to know similar basically to to your point about that, Lala, what you were saying. Uh, no, I'm good. I'm not gonna cry. I'm holding it together. But yeah, nah, for real, it just made me realize that, like, I've been encountering so many complete strangers, that have just literally looked out for me in ways and it almost feels okay, maybe I might cry. Um, like guardian angels over my life, and yeah, I was trying to hold it back, but whatever, it is what it is. Um, it made me very appreciative to have people that, without even having to ask, are willing to, um, look out for me. And not to say that, like, to be honest with you, I don't know if it wasn't this year, but maybe last year, year before, like, I've always had these 2 different experiences, right? And of course, as it pertains to personal growth, there are people who they help you so that way they can snake easily their way into whatever you have going on, which I've experienced that, last year and the year prior, and, unfortunately, me calling a few of those people out led to threatening my life, and, a lot of times people don't realize doing, the entrepreneurial going the entrepreneurial route, you know, you take a lot of stuff from a lot of people, and part of that is, you know, wanting to not miss your opportunity and not miss your chance for progression and, like, the growth because it can be a very slow growth when you've been surrounded by people who are not really either they're not well connected or they don't have an interest to connect you very well to the people that you need to be connected to. So, yeah, so I've had helpful people on both ends. On bad side, where they try to sabotage me, and I've had help on the good side where they literally elevated my life and my purpose and mission for, this growth goal, business goal. So, it's just been very interesting to see the growth that of how it is very noticeable it's more noticeable to me now of which type of help I'm receiving, and, it's a little saddening, like, it saddens me a bit because it's like, man, you know, not everybody has the purest intentions, and a lot of people get taken advantage of, um, because some people and I'll just say, like, as I'm researching more about ADHD, a lot of folks with ADHD or suspect that they have ADHD, they tend to have a mindset of, like, everybody is able to be helpful, and some people prey on that, and I think that's very unfortunate, but this Ruthie's Road 100 will hopefully deter the snake from trying to sabotage the 800 dares and grants out there. You know, obviously, to to better success, because a lot of this is what's holding a lot of the people that I'm already interacting with is that's what's holding them back, is not being properly with the right type of support system and being taken advantage of financially, emotionally, uh, yeah. But okay, I'm sorry, I didn't even read your the part that you said. Alright, so personal growth, about that while you said 8 out of 10, need to finish the start. Well, still working on that. Hey, listen, it happens to the best of us. That's what accountability groups, that's where they come into perfect, uh, handiness. Alright, what is happening here? This is alright, let me try again. Alright, let's see. Are you able to see my screen? I think it's just taking a little minute to come back on. Alright, I think I'm back up officially. Alright, so, okay. I spelled that wrong. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna paraphrase. Alright, yay! Alright, you can see it. Very good, very good. Alright, let me hurry up and do this thing before it crashes on me again. Alright, so the next category is, self-love life, okay? Self-love, the act of treating yourself with kindness and respect, nurturing your growth and your well-being. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling about your self-love category for this week? I'm gonna give mine an 8 while y'all are typing in the chat, and I would say, all of the self-reflection conversations that I have been having this past week has really enlightened enlightened me to evaluating all of the ways in which I have been diligently working on my self love habits. All right. Um, yeah. So that's my response for self love. I'm gonna move this right along. Definitely feel free to type your answers in the chat. Because my thing, I don't know what's happening here, but I don't want it to crash again. So the next one, I'm going to move right along to the next category, which is the romantic love life. All right. And romantic love is the act of courtship behaviors of one person to express their overall feelings of attraction towards another. All right. So I am going to pick neutral because um, I have been in super focused networking mode. So yeah. I have not noticed anything. All right. And next category is career. So, the definition of a career is an occupation undertaken for a significant period of a person's life in which opportunities for progression exist. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling about your career? Woo, sorry, guys. Your career category for this week. I personally would say, um, I probably give it a 9. Oops, 9. And I'll type Y after I read this. Okay, so romantic love, 8 out of 10. I feel like I could do better, but not sure what at the moment. Okay, okay. Yeah. Hey, listen, I have a few different scenarios that could work or has worked. And it's interesting because that was another topic of conversation was that I've had this past week about social media and the definition of bagging somebody on social media, which it was quite an interesting conversation with the Venus men from Mars, women from Venus type of scenario. Oh, excuse me. And what defines that the romantic aspect of courtship on social media via however you say it via social media. So that should be a whole live episode. Actually, about that wallet, I hope are you gonna do I remember you had a what was it, like a dating, live, live stream that you did? I think if you do the next, or another live stream similar to that, I think you should really actually, dive into social media. What is the, well, I guess you kinda did, but most specifically about, like, social media trends in the romantic life, the romantic aspect of social media, and the do's, the don'ts, or what certain things mean to men versus what they mean to women. And yeah, I had a very interesting conversation about that, and it was just so interesting. Like, apparently, I'll give you a sneak peek. So apparently, if someone follows the other person on social media, it automatically means that they bagged that person, and that's what I was told. However, I believe that that's not really the definition because courtship is more than just hitting a follow button, but to be discussed. I guess at a later time. Okay, I will do another romance live stream around February. Yes. Looking forward to that. But social media edition, I feel like you should have one where it's like strictly social media edition. But all right, let me finish this up before it crashes on me again. Career, I would say 9 out of 10. Many potential opportunities have been presented to me in this within this past week. All right. And I must say there, some of the stuff is like feels a bit surreal, but I guess, that's what life is sometimes. Feeling of surrealness. That's a word. And the last and final page is moving forward. Right. So describe your number one financial goal for 2024. As you all know, I know my financial goal for 2024 is to have a positive financial impact in the lives of at least 800 dads. Right. by December 31st. And also to generate positive cash flow. I can't spell it, right? Which and next is which of the following categories you feel holding you back the most financially? Basically, what is the biggest area of growth? For me, I would say I always feel like education could always improve. And so, yeah, the more educated I am to take action, to know which type of action to take, the faster I can get to the goal. And yeah, I have some pretty interesting new strategies and can't wait to implement them and see where it takes me. All right. So next is what action are you going to execute this week to work towards the categories? All right. My action plan is to connect with more people who dedicate time to having and having intentional impact um, in the same it it as mine. All right. Well, not just to connect, but to collaborate as well. So, which part of that's already been in the works. And all right, the final question of the hour is, are you interested in joining Ruthie's Road to hashtag 800 Club mission for 2024? And for those of you who are not sure what Road to 800 mission is, it is a mission to have a positive financial impact in the lives of at least 800 dads and grads. Okay, so that's always say yes because I'm always actively on a mission every single day to have a positive financial impact. And uh, that's my response. And I'm going to hit this little right here that says send me a copy of my responses. And the registration for the cohort September 8th that has already began. So I just realized I need to update this sheet per se and hit submit. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes this week's Wheel of Life Wednesday. Check-in. Yes. So I just want to say my final thoughts and words. Thank you, thank you once again to all of the dads and grads and supporters. It may not be dads, it may not be grads, but they are supporting this mission. I genuinely appreciate all of your support. You have no idea how much this really means to me that, you know, I'm not doing it all by myself this year. I see you all, and I thank you all because I literally could not do this without you, like, at all. So I thank each and every last one of you for always spreading the word and always taking action, whether it's a like, hitting the thumbs up, hitting the share button, um, boosting my algorithms in my Instagram stories and or commenting and links in posts or YouTube posts, whatever it is that you do to consistently take action along with the action that I have been taking. I just want to say thank you all. I really appreciate it. With that said, I have an amazing rest of your week, and I look forward. I need to stop sharing. Why didn't tell me I would stop sharing. Right. In any case, I um I hope you all have an amazing rest of your week, and I look forward to seeing you all